everybody. So today I want to talk about the officers in New York that have been killed. I want to send my condolences out to the officer that was shot and killed. I want to send a big I'm sorry out to the officer who is struggling for his life right now. I hope that you survive. I really hope you survive. To the officer that had to pull the trigger, I hope that you can get over what you had to witness out there that day. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I feel like this. I feel like we need to do better as parents. We need to do better as parents in raising our children. We need to do better as parents in the way we discipline our children. We need to stop being afraid of our children. We're afraid to parent our children. Somebody created a stupid law that says that the children should be able to call 911. Well, someone needs to be able to decipher when these kids should be able to call 911. If the parent is harming these children, beating on them for real, like putting them in the closet with a chain around their leg, not allowing them to have food, just the basic necessities of life, those are the parents that need to have 911 called on them. But to the parent that is trying to raise her child, trying to save her child, to the parent that may put a hand on her child to let that child know what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is wrong. That is the mom that needs to be protected. That is the single mom out there that needs to be protected. Because we have a lot of single moms out here raising these little baby boys up to be men. You know, some of the moms, you know, that's lucky that have good brothers in their life, you know, that will step in to be an uncle to this young man to let him know you're not going to disrespect your mom. Applaud to that young man. Applaud to that uncle. And applaud to that mom. But somebody needs to say, raise your child. But do it right. I feel like the mother of this young man that shot these two officers out there the other day, I feel like she should go to jail. The reason why I feel like she should go to jail because she lied about the fact that the man didn't have a gun, but she knew he had a gun. And if you would have just admitted that, those officers would have went into that situation completely different. They wouldn't have went into the situation the way they went in. They went in thinking that you, mom, needed help. And you did need help, mom, from your son. But you chose to protect your son and lie about the gun. Now you have an officer that's dead, another one that's wounded, and another one that had to pull a trigger on someone. This is your fault, mom. You should have told the truth. You need to be in jail or on some kind of probation, and you need some sort of therapy. And you're going to need some sort of therapy. And I truly do hope that your son survived his injuries because he deserves to be in prison. He does. And to all these other young people out here that is thinking that it is okay to get out there and pull triggers on police officers, you're wrong. Where this whole thing takes place is when you got that young mom out there. You see, it's not my generation that's in the prisons. It's my generation's children that's in the prisons. And the prisons are bursting at the seams with our children. Stop thinking that it's cute for your child to call you a bitch. It's not cute. When he calls you, if he calls you a bitch at 2 years old, and the first thing you want to do is pull your phone out, or not even a bitch, just say something just to you that's disrespectful in a disrespectful manner. And the first thing you do is pull your camera out and record the baby and tell him to do it again. Do it again for what? Spank his little bottom. Ain't nobody saying abuse the child, but correct the child. However you choose to correct the child. But let the child know that that's not okay, because what you're doing when you record the child and tell the child to do it again is telling the child that it's okay to do what the child just did. It's not okay. It's not okay. Spare not the rod and spoil the child. It says it in the Bible. When do we start going against the Bible? Spare not the rod and spoil the child. If it's in the Bible, what's happening? What's happening? Why are we so afraid to discipline our children? And us mothers, as black women, you know that it's so much harder for our kids to be out there in this world and survive. Teach them better. Give them a fighting chance. Because when you don't teach them, you're not giving them a fighting chance. And that's our fault as parents. And I'm not finna sit up here and say, I have sons in prison. And so I know. Because I was one of the ones that was afraid to discipline, because CPS will come to your house. The police is coming to your house. We have to be able to stand up to our children. We have to be able to stand up to our children. We need to stand up to our children. We need the police to start coming into the communities, the poor black communities, not to arrest the children, not to scare the children, but maybe to show them why they became police officers in the first place. Maybe somebody's child wants to become a police officer because something that happened to them in their life, or they didn't see something happen to somebody in their family or their friends, and they feel like if I could become a police officer when I grow up, I could stop it. But give them a reason to want to. Don't just police the community, educate the community. Because right now, this is what they need. My condolences to the officers. May you rest in peace. To the officer in the hospital fighting for his life, I sure hope you pull through. My prayers are going up to you and your family. I hope you pull through. To all my people out there, I just want to say, may we have a beautiful day. May you start your morning off in a positive manner. Have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. Keep your mask on. It's Abby. Abby. It's Abby. For this podcast. Hi, Abby.